What's going on YouTube? This the Modern Man Experience. Back at y'all with another video, man. This one right here gonna be from Cosmic Verse. We're gonna be talking about women begging for men to save them. Nah, ladies, we already gone, man. Y'all chose to bury, remember? Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Women in America have been brainwashed. They've believed a lie that they don't need a man.
Generation is full of masculine women because men aren't men anymore.
I don't want to say this but I am. There's not really any men these days.
Why do guys always say, check your friend zone?
That's because a lot of women keep asking for the good men, but forget they friend zone them.
Listen to me, women. We have been lied to.
Me needing a man and how I'm not trying to be a single independent woman.
I have a question. Where are all the good men at? Where are all the...
Plenty women ask this question every single day and war past those men every single day. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm finally at the point in my life where I'm I don't want to date anymore. I'm not looking, I'm not searching, da-da-da-da-da. And everyone says this is when you'll find your person. And I'm like, please, do not find me. Just stay where you are.
Baby girl, if you are sad about a man, think about it this way. For him to move on and take new girls on dates, he has to lose money. For you to move on and go on new dates, you save money. So who's really winning here?
I think the hardest part about being single is not that you have no one to cuddle with at the end of a tough day or no one to bring you soup when you're not feeling very well. It's the fact that you're no one's default person. That no one is like, I want to go try this. Come do it with me all the time. That you're their default person 100% of the time. Not to say that if you're dating someone they can't have other friends and go do things with. It's just knowing that nobody's immediately thinking of you every single time of, do you want to go do this? Or to have that default person to go do things with if you want to go do something. And a best friend is different because your best friend has other best friends too. But when you're dating someone, you're each other's default person. And I think a lot of people take that for granted. And when you're single, it really, really sucks when you don't have that.
This position is called isolation. And truth be told, many women arrive here not by accident, but by choice. Not always consciously, but through a series of decisions, pushing away good men, prioritizing temporary attention over lasting connection, mistaking independence for invincibility, and believing love would always be there when they were finally ready. But now, reality is setting in. She's feeling it, that quiet ache. Because she's no one's default person, no man checks in, no one calls her mine, no partner to share wins with, no shoulder to lean on in her losses. What many modern women need to understand is that they're doing this to themselves. Every now and then, they pop up on TikTok or Instagram, venting about their loveless life, crying into the camera about how no good men are left, or how they feel invisible. But rarely do they stop to ask, what choices did I make that led me here?
I'm a strong, independent woman until I get a flat tire. Then I'm not, and I don't want to be.
I'm tired of being described as strong, tough, resilient in a way that's supposed to be a compliment. Like it's some sort of badge of honor. I didn't want to be those things. I had to become those things because of the circumstances in my life in that moment. But that doesn't define me. I don't want to be those things. I want to be soft. I want to be gentle. I don't want to be tough. It's not my job to be tough.
Why do guys always say, check your friend zone every time you mention you're single? I don't have a friend zone. I'm the one getting friend zoned. And I've only ever friend zoned a guy once. And I took him out of the friend zone because I was really hyper aware that I was friend zoning him and we had a lot in common and we ended up dating for a long time. And I have no regrets with that relationship. It just didn't work out because we weren't compatible in the long run. But I don't have a friend zone. I'm the one who gets friend zoned. Stop telling me to check my friend zone.
Well, the reason why men often say check the friend zone is because, truth be told, the very men these women claim they're searching for have been there all along. The loyal ones, the respectful ones, the ones who genuinely listened, supported, and stayed consistent. But here's the uncomfortable truth. They never wanted those men. Not really. They kept those men around for attention, for validation, for emotional support, but not for love. Because deep down they were always chasing the man just out of reach. The one who didn't text back. The one who made her question her worth. The one who gave her just enough to stay hooked, but never enough to feel secure. The friend zone isn't empty. It's crowded with good men who are passed over time and time again for excitement, chaos, or the illusion of better. And now, after years of ignoring those men, many women find themselves alone, wondering where all the good men went.
There are so many TikToks about this, but dating as a female in New York is atrocious. And maybe this is everywhere, but the pool of men is just not sufficient in comparison to the pool of beautiful, smart, successful women on dating apps. And it's so tragic. And it's not only dating apps, like even when I go out with my friends, we're all let down and disappointed, and I am just struggling to cope.
Put on makeup, go out, go be a whore, go be a slut. You're only gonna be this young once. You're only gonna be this hot once. 3 rules: manifest, manipulate, medicate. It's simple. Go do it now.
If you're asking yourself where are all the good men, according to my Instagram poll of 167,000 men, 26% are taken, 22% are single, but they just straight up don't want a relationship, which leaves approximately 50% of men that are available. Oh wait, but out of that, only 12% of men are actively dating, and 40% of men are looking to date, but they're waiting for a unicorn to come to them. I think that when women are asking where are all the good men, they're talking about that 40%. Well, ladies, the men in the 40% are the men that are working overtime instead of going out and dating. Because honestly, they would rather look at the weather app or check their crypto investments rather than ask another girl off of Hinge how her day was for 5 days in a row. They would rather go fishing with the guys or even fishing by themselves rather than spend another $200 on a first date that goes nowhere. And when these men are not at work, they're probably at the gym, playing video games, or maybe ignoring people, which is kind of understandable.
My question is, where are the good women? The idea of a desirable relationship is just a fantasy. It's not plausible. I gave it my best in my first marriage. That wasn't nearly ever enough. Don't care to try again. So true. Won't waste my time for girls that don't bring anything positive to my life. The good men are in the 26%. With the good women, everyone else is out here like the rest of us garbage people. One of us.
One of the hardest things about trying to date and trying to find like a suitable man is that I don't think I'll ever find anybody as funny and silly and goofy and fun as my 3 best girlfriends. And they're taken. So I don't know what am I supposed to do?
It's always good men are hard to find and never, wait, I'm hard to find too. I'm 1 in a million too. I'm rare too. I think sometimes we overuse the narrative that good men are hard to find and we forget that good women are hard to find too. And so if you're a high value woman, it might take a little longer to find a high value man, but that's because you're rare. He's rare, you're both rare. And it's a good thing.
I have a question. Where are all the good men at?
Have you checked your friend zone?
And I am being so serious right now.
So am I.
I am being for real. I want to know where the good men are at.
Well, quite a lot of them are already in relationships. And if they're not, they're most likely just not interested in dating because look at the dating pool right now. Can you tell me there's a lot to be interested in?
If you're someone who dates men and also hates men, I feel like those things are at conflict.
You think?
To heal from it, I want to move on, but I feel like where I'm lacking and where we are lacking societally is just having these positive examples of men being good, men being safe, men being trustworthy. So if you have examples of this, I want to know about it. Please share about it.
Maybe. Open your eyes and realize that good men are actually everywhere, and they far outnumber the bad men. I know that goes contrary to what a lot of individuals out there say, that it's all men, but good men are actually everywhere. If you get out of your echo chamber once in a while, you'd know that.
Men, if you're seeing this, please chime in, please pipe in. Like, are we safe with you? How can we feel safe with you? How can we stop carrying around this hate for men?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the first step would be stop hating people for something about themselves that they can't control. That would probably be a good first step.
This phrase is pretty popular now. Where are all the good men? You'll hear it all the time when a woman finally decides she's ready to settle down. And as a man, you need to be very aware of what this really signals. When a woman starts asking that question, it's often not coming from a place of innocence. It's coming from a place of regret. It usually means she's already been through the fun, the chaos, the bad boys, the situationships, and the wasted years. Now that her options are thinning out, suddenly, the good man is valuable. That's a red flag. Because the truth is, a woman who genuinely wanted a good man would have made space for him when she didn't need one, not when she was desperate for one. And as a man, you should never let yourself become someone's backup plan or retirement option. Because in this dating pool, a lot of modern women are looking for saviors and sponsors.
So I used to be super hyper independent, like super hyper independent. And then I learned that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay this, that, and the other. But you guys are making it really hard to do so. So I recently received 2 loft beds for my younger 2. Okay, 150-pound boxes. So they're solid wood loft beds. I pulled them into my apartment yesterday and I was like, I'm not doing that myself. I don't want to. I don't need to. I'm going to ask for help. So I text about 3 to 5 guy friends. Okay, a couple of them were busy, which is fine. But the other 3, these are their replies. I mean, I'll do it, but are you going to finally show me what that mouth does? No, it's going to talk a lot of shit to you and hurt your feelings. That's what it's going to do for you. Number 2. What do I get out of it? And I was like, I mean, I'll throw you some money, like food, a beer, I got you, get my awesome company. He was like, are you sure you can't serve you on a silver platter? Ew, no, I can't. The last one knows I'm a submissive, so he was like, are you gonna behave? Bitch, no. I will kick you straight in the nuts. You think you can talk to me that way? I will not behave. So once again, I'll do shit by myself. I got it, because I would rather do shit by myself than be disrespected, demeaned, and degraded. Thank you very much.
I don't want to say this but I am. There's not really any men these days. Masculine men. When I'm talking about masculine, I don't mean bulk dudes, dumb right now. I'm talking about masculine men. Where are those guys? Someone like my brother and my dad. They're
what makes a masculine?
Yeah, what do you want in a masculine man?
Change a tire type.
It has nothing to do with looks. It's just a guy who can just support you and no jealousy, just it's not easy dating me, because like I said, I'm kind of like an alpha, so I got to meet someone who's more alpha than me.
So you want more alpha, you don't want a beta.
No,
because a lot of alpha homegirls that I have a little bit more of a beta boyfriend situation.
Because I have dated someone that was very, very a yes man, and it was very sweet. But then it gets more.
Well, this woman will be single for quite a while. Not because there are no men out there, but because the type of man she's searching for wants nothing to do with someone who acts like him. High-value men, the ones she suddenly wants now, don't want to date masculine women. They don't want to argue. They don't want to compete. They don't want to feel like they're in a relationship with themselves. These men are looking for peace, not power struggles. They're drawn to femininity, softness, support. Not dominance, aggression, or someone constantly trying to prove she doesn't need a man. And that's the trap many modern women fall into. They were told being masculine, loud, independent, and emotionally unavailable would make them desirable. but it actually made them undateable to the very men they now yearning for.
When are y'all going to admit that y'all are prostitutes? The lifestyle that some of y'all are promoting is literally modern day prostitution. Whether you want to admit it or not, y'all love covering it up with get that bag, only using for what he has, da 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 da. But y'all forget to mention, like, bro, they're not doing this out the kindness of their heart. Y'all are selling that twat. I just recently seen the pictures and the videos of Aoki, 21-year-old woman with a 60-something-year-old man. I don't care how rich the man is. I'm not about to be running around here with my grandfather's age mate. One thing I've learned is to never envy somebody's life on social media, because you never know what they're doing for this money. These girls be posting up these luxury trips, these luxury bags, and black girl luxury or luxury in general. But
why men stop chasing women? Ladies, listen up. Number one, you're doing way too much already to get him to like you. If you're already doing X, Y, and Z, everything for this man, acting like his girlfriend, acting like his wife, why would he need to chase you? He already has all these things you're doing for him already. Why does he need to make an effort for you to do those things? Like, you're already doing girlfriend, wifey things. Number two, you're giving way too much away way too soon. Emotionally, physically, you're telling him, I don't know, that he's the only one you're talking to and that you really, really like him. You're saying it too soon before he said it. Also, why would he have to put in an effort when you're already putting in all the effort? He already knows you're going to text him every single day. He already knows you're going to say yes to plans. You're going to ask him to hang out every few days. Like, why would he make the effort when he already knows you're going to do it? Trying way too hard in the beginning as a woman is just a huge ick. You don't really require that much. And, you know, some girls think that not requiring very much is like, guys are gonna like me more because I'm easygoing. I don't need too much. I don't require that much. But honestly, men value things that are, first of all, hard to work for and that they invest in. If you're not requiring anything, you're like, oh yeah, I'll just come over. Like, you don't require dates anymore. He's not going to chase you. The last one is that you're being way too nice. I mean, I'm sorry, but we already have read that book, Men Love Bitches. And if you're acting so nice, oh, that's okay if you canceled on me 3 times in a row. Oh, that's okay if you haven't taken me out in like a month or 2, but like I still just want to see you. No. Ladies, no matter what, a man loves a challenge. A man loves a challenge. So if you're just so nice, a pick-me girl, so if you're giving off desperate vibes, like I just want to be with this guy so bad, it doesn't matter how he treats me, it doesn't matter what he does for me, that's not gonna fly. He's not gonna chase you anymore. He's probably not gonna respect you that much, and he's definitely gonna take you for granted.
If a man was consistent before, showing up, being present, making an effort, and then things start to change, it's often not because he's lost interest out of nowhere. It's likely because the woman stopped playing her part. Most men are like mirrors. They don't lead with emotion. They reflect the energy that's being given to them. When a woman goes from being warm, feminine, supportive, and appreciative to cold, critical, ungrateful, or entitled, that man starts to pull back. Not out of spite, but out of reaction. Because why would any man keep pouring into someone who no longer values what he brings to the table? Men thrive off peace and reciprocity. If he feels like he's constantly chasing validation, proving his worth, or walking on eggshells just to keep her interested, eventually he'll stop trying. He may not say it directly, but his silence, his distance, and his shift in effort speak volumes.
I gave up looking for my husband a very long time ago.
Girls, this is how we're handling ghosting in 2025. If he ghosts you,
you're trying to meet a man right now, like today, tomorrow, go to the gym.
In 2025.
Shout out to Cosmic Verse for the video. I'm gonna leave the link to his channel down in the description. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Till next time, it's the Modern Man Experience. I'm out of here. Peace.